Welcome back. This is going to be episode 2 here on the 2017 Mustang rebuild. Today I'm going to be powder coating all of the front end pieces, those strut towers and the export braces, a couple other brackets. So basically I'm going to show you where I do my powder coating at, which is over here in the corner. So keep all my powder coating here. And I'm going to be doing pearl white, gloss black, and gold to match the wheels. This is my booth, which I'll turn it on here so you can see how bright it is. I just have to wipe down the walls from the last time I did some coating, just so nothing crosses over into my new pieces. And there's the oven I'm using. It's about 6 foot tall, 4 foot wide on the inside. So just hanging it from the top in there. And that's cooking at about 385 is what I set it to. And so what I'm going to do is bring back all the pieces. They're all cleaned, they're taped off, the holes are plugged, and I'm going to fire up the oven. It only takes about 10-15 minutes to get up to that 385, and I preheat the piece that I'm about to do, pull it out, hang it up, spray it, put it back in, and bake it on until all the pieces are done. I'm going to do the white first, just because I don't want to get any gold or black specks into any of the white. Usually nothing crosses over because I clean up in between, but just to be safe I want to do that white first. So I'm going to do the white, then the gold, then the black last, and get all those parts finished today, have them dry up, which they are pretty much dry when they come out. It's just a matter of, the part's 400 degrees, so you just have to wait until they cool down. So let's get started on doing the powder coating on these pieces. Just pulled the first rail out of the oven and it turned out perfect. Now once I get it and lay it down flat after it's dry, or after it's cooled down, we'll be able to see it a little bit better underneath the light, but it's that same pearl white that this car is for 2017. I forget the exact name of the color offhand, but yeah, it turned out perfect. So the nice thing is, powder coating is a lot easier, it's a lot quicker, it's a lot stronger. And the finish on this, I'll compare it to one of the old panels, but it's way nicer than what the factory would have been in the engine bay. So once I weld these in place and put that front crash bar in, my entire engine bay is done. And all I'll have to do is weld the holes that I made, weld the frame rails up, and then I'll spray those spots where it's welded in the end. So that's all I'll have to actually spray, but then it'll be completely done in the engine bay and I can start putting together that drive line again once I get the K-member in. I'm just going to keep cranking on these powder coat parts until they're all done, and then I'll lay them back out on those carts there, and we'll check them all out once everything's coated to get that gold done, black done, and then we'll finally re-mock up that front end so you can see what it looks like all together, which will be an exciting moment for me, having it crashed here. It's been sitting for about a year, so now it's nice that it's starting to come together and it's going to be done. So looking forward to it. everything's coated, got them back on the stands, and now what I'm going to do is go around and take out all these plugs and the tape that I have sitting on everything, unmask it, and then we're going to go ahead and just clamp everything in place on this front end. So that's what I'm going to be doing now, and that's probably going to be it for the video on just getting everything lined up now that it's coated. But you can see how nice everything turned out. Just the finish on powder coating, it's hard to beat. All the plugs are off, tape's off, so I'm ready to stick that front end on. But first what I decided to do, which I'm going to do right now, is just clean off all this existing metal, because it looks like it went through like a dust storm or something, because it's just dirt all over the place here. So I'm going to take some rags and some cleaner, clean all that up, the whole firewall, cowl panel, down the sides here. Get that all cleaned up before I start sticking this stuff together. That's going to be it for this second episode here. We got the front end hanging in place. It's not welded. I want to put that front K-member in, which is supposed to be here Friday. They did ship it. So I want to get that up in place first to make sure everything's lined up again. And then also tomorrow, I'm going to be sticking on the front end. I'm going to bolt the hood on, the fenders, and just set the front bumper in place. and then once I get that front K-member, I'll final test that, make sure everything lines up in the front, and then I'll pull the fender's hood back off, weld those shock tower assemblies, grind down the welds, paint that, and then it'll be ready to stick together, and that's whenever I'll start doing the engine work and cleaning that, painting that, and get that ready to sit on the new cross member to stick back in. So look forward to all that. It's coming soon. It's coming together. It looks really good. I'm really pumped at how it's turning out, and look forward to the next video. Thanks for watching this one. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.